Some breaking news coming in amid reports of a rift between the BJP and the Shinde Sena faction. A raid was conducted on the office of a Shinde faction MLA in Sangola. The Election Commission and local crime branch are investigating the office of Shinde faction MLA in the area. The office of Patil, a former MLA of the Eknath Shinde-led Shiv Sena, was raided by the Election Commission's flying squad and the local crime branch. Sujata is live with us. Sujata, how should we read into this action that has been taken against a Shinde supporter?
Well, absolutely. And the mess that the entire Mahayuti is currently engulfed into, amid this, there is this new news of where Shinde Sena leader, his office was raided by the Election Commission. Now there are reactions coming in where the party leader and a prominent face from the Mahayuti, Deputy Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, has now said that thorough inquiry will be conducted in the matter, and anybody who is responsible for this will be punished. And he said that fair of these entire investigations will be done. Now, was it really because these are also being linked to the overall rift that is currently on, and amidst the entire Sena leaders giving out statements, sitting out of the BJP, calling them make and a break party from the NCP Ajit Pawar faction as well. And now we see that the election office has now raided the premises of Shinde Sena leader, of Mr. Patil, who happens to be a senior face in the cadre. So what will further be the investigation in the matter is something to look out for. But at present, it is Deputy Chief Minister Eknath Shinde who has clearly reacted to it and stated that inquiry must be made. And after a fair investigation, the outcome will decide what has to be done if the leader is held responsible.
The Sena BJP fissures opening up as you have the civic polls drawing close.
Well, absolutely. And the electoral polls are the reason why we see that, ahead of which there are these leaders who are giving out statements. Now, there are several of these reactions that gets the entire Mahayuti into a fragile state, because, we see division, we see a sort of anguish in the leaders of the Sena, of the Shiv Sena, because the reason being that even after the no pact policy was signed, despite that there were several leaders who joined BJP despite the no poaching pact. So, was it really the BJP still trying to get these senior faces of the Shiv Sena to garner more votes? Is that the reason why these leaders are being brought in? And how does it actually adheres the entire ecosystem that was prepared by the Mahayuti? It was made stating that the entire coalition will work together for the progress of Maharashtra, but at this point it is they themselves who need unity, which clearly can't be seen. But yet it is the Deputy Chief Minister as well as the Chief Minister himself stating that all is well. And though there are these leaders, they have their own level of discontentment, but that will be resolved with time. And we only have to take statements that come out from these top faces, the party faces, which is Eknath Shinde, Devendra Fadnavis and Ajit Pawar. But so far, none of these leaders have clearly indicated at a rift. But yes, it was Deputy Chief Minister Eknath Shinde who had said that.
The big question really is, Sujata, who will go ahead and try to make amends when it comes to this crisis? At this point, we have the by-polls, the big election coming up, and you have the rift within the Mahayuti. You have Eknath Shinde, you have Devendra Fadnavis. There have been meetings that they've been skipping. Tell us more about that.
Well, yes, and it all started when Anmol, a leader from the Shiv Sena, was seen leaving the Shiv Sena and joining the BJP, after which it was all the ministers from the Shiv Sena who decided to skip the cabinet, and this was a clear indicator that there is unhappiness amongst the leaders. Now we know that there was a no poaching pact that was signed by Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis and Deputy Chief Minister Eknath Shinde. Then it clearly stated that none of the leaders from either party will join the other alliance party, but yet we saw that happening despite the pact being signed, after which we saw the entire sequence of skipping events turning up. And it was today morning that the Eknath Shinde and Devendra Fadnavis were in the same hotel, but despite that, being at a distance of around 100 meters, these two leaders did not meet.